Hey, what's up guys, MugenLord here. Yes, that's right. I'm back in the studio once again. I know it's pretty rare as you see me in the studio, but of course, when I'm here in the studio, I'm normally doing something as far as products or doing something very, very professional. And of course, I'm back again with yet another controller review. And what controller is this time? Well, a lot of you guys was asking me for the past couple of months on live stream where you guys was asking me, hey, MugenLord, you love fighting games. I know you got your own arcade stick and everything, but have you ever tried a leverless controller? And I said to myself, and I said to you guys, no. I mean, I would like to experiment with it, but I'm not too sure if I'll ever like go out and invest in one because the leverless controller is a totally different beast than what I'm used to when using an arcade stick itself. I said the only way I'm able to actually want to invest in it if I get a good deal on it, because I don't want to spend so much money on something that I'm not sure if I'm going to ever get used to or even like. But luckily, QRD, if you guys don't know, QRD was the last product review that we did last year with the QRD LED controller. They contacted me because they loved the partnership that we had and the results of the last review. And they decided to say, hey, we want to do it again. And have you ever used a leverless controller before? And I said to myself, oh, okay. You guys just asked me about a leverless controller, and these guys happened to contact me and said, hey, they would love for me to do a product review on their new Maestro S3 leverless controller. So yes, now I have a leverless controller and I get to actually test it out. Now, the Maestro S3 wireless fighting game controller is for the PS4, PS3, Switch, PC, iOS, Android, and Xbox 360. Yes, they have like a dongle converter that allow you to be able to play it on those platforms or those consoles, which I'll be playing on the PS5. So we're gonna unbox it and then we're gonna go see what this thing looks like. So here we go. Let's see what this has to, see what this thing looks like. I'm trying not to tear it. I'm not trying to tear it into it. Oh wow, awesome. So we're gonna get this out of here. Wow, I like the size too. And of course we have the USB, and this is for the mobile devices, because yes, as we said before, it works for mobile devices. Pull this out, see what else they have in here. There we go. Here is the PS5 wireless adapter I was telling you about. You put it into your PS5 and you're able to sync it into your game console. So we'll talk about that when we actually get to testing it out. And this appears to be different color buttons, as you can see right here. I guess so you can be able to pop these out, so you can be able to customize it with different buttons, I believe. So I think that's pretty cool as well. So let's go take a look at it and see how this bad boy looks right here. All right, pull this down. Set this right here, and let me just take this plastic off. Mine as well. Take this off. All right, so let's go look at it. Here it is. This is the leverless controller right here, and as you can see at the top right here, this is where you stick the USB in, so you'll be able to connect it into the console itself. And as you can see, like I said, I've never used this before. Oh, I like how it feels too. Look how it sounds, how it feels. It's very light. It's very, 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 very light. Now let me see. Does it have? Let me see if it does it light. Yes, it does. Look. It also it's an LED as well. It lights up. This thing looks beautiful. See, now I got more LEDs, and it matches, like I said, my computer setup. Like I said before with the last controller, I have an all black setup. I have a LED keyboard. Even my PC itself, the tower, has LED and everything. So the fact is that this is also LED. I think this is also pretty cool, pretty awesome. It has a share button, of course. You have your L3, your R3. You have also the option buttons as well. And as I said before, oh, and a headphone jack, so you can stick your headphone in it. And as I said before, this is my first time using the leverless controller, so it's gonna take some time getting used to. So when we get back to my place in my office area, we're gonna test it out to see how it works on the PS5 with the dongle. responsive as it is, because this is in fact, like I said before, a wireless controller. So we're gonna go dive right into it. Okay, now we're about to test out the controller itself and see how it plays. And I'll tell you right now, like, this thing is look pretty intimidating, but after really messing around with this quite a bit, it's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. So we're going to test it out on DNF Dual on the PlayStation 5. So let's go dive right into it. There we go. There we go. Really loving it. The LED just makes it even better. It just looks so sleek. It looks so good. Woo! There we go. Oh, get out of here. I got him. Okay, cool. Grab him. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to actually, if you have a PS5, because this controller, like I said before, is for ISO, Android, PC, and PS4. Those of you guys who have a PS5, you're going to need a converter, and you can get the converter from their website. So after you get the converter, you got to input it into your PS5, which I already did, the stick itself. Let's go check out the stick so you know what I'm talking about. So here's the stick right here for the PS5. You need this. You got to stick this in the back of any of the USB ports that's freed up. And then what we're going to do is the controller must be off. The lever controller must be off. And you got to turn on your PS5 with your standard PS5 controller. It's your DualSense controller. So we're going to turn it on. And once the console comes up, come over and check this out real quick. The stick is going to glow. You see it? The stick is going to glow once you turn it on. It's confirming that the stick actually works. So once the console comes on, you'll see the glow. So then it's going to ask you, like you would normally do with your controller, who's using this controller. So you see it right here, the stick is glowing. Now, what you need to do next is you have to pair it up. In order to pair it up, you're going to have to hit the Q button right here, and then you're going to have to hit the share button at the same time while that is glowing on your PS5. See, now is glowing. So then you got to hold the pair button. You hold it for 3 seconds. Once you hold it right, the stick is going to turn off because it has to reset itself. So now the stick is off and this is blinking over here. So you press Q again. And now you're synced. All right, so that pretty much wraps up this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said before, this is my first time using a leverless controller, so I'm not really like a professional at it. But the fact is that now that I have a leverless controller of my own now, I'm definitely going to practice with it more, give it a try, and who knows, I may just go leverless or swap between the two. I think this is well compact that you'll be able to carry it around, which is the fun part about this. It's really, really light. You'll be able to get your own like carrying case or something like that, and you'll be able to just slide it right into a bag, put it in your backpack, and just go to whatever local or go to a major tournament. And you won't have to worry about carrying like a big tournament edition stick or anything like that. And like I said, if you guys know how to customize, then this will be pretty customizable, I would say. But other than that, from my experience and from what my experience playing this, using this for the first time, I enjoy it. I like the quality. I love their last controller, and I ain't really have any doubts that I wouldn't like this controller as well. But that pretty much wraps up this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, the subscribe button. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you have the QRD leverless controller that you can also check out on their website as well for those of you who are interested. Let me know what your experience is. I mean, especially if somebody in the comment sections use leverless controllers, how would you compare it to traditional leverless controllers, that you customize yourself or from other brands? But for my personal opinion, if you're trying to get into it and you're a beginner and you really wanted to just see what it's all about, definitely check out this brand. So that wraps it up. This is MugenLord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.